Well, hello everybody. Sorry, just was grabbing my glue. Welcome everybody. And today we are going to, well, it's Erin Reed Makes. So let's backtrack a little bit. A little tired. I just got back from Creativation 2020. And these are the amazing make and takes that I got that I started, or the company may have started, or I was given a sample piece of something that we're going to finish here today. So I'm just going to show you really quickly. Good morning, everybody who just got on. We're going to take these one at a time, and I'm going to kind of show you a little bit of what I did, and then we're going to finish assembling it. So these are, I'm just going to push off some of the cards. Look how cutie some of these are. Let's start off with the Darkroom Door. This one was really cute. She showed how to do this. And after I'm done going live, sorry, I've got little bits and pieces. After I'm done going live, I will show the link for the video where we went this, where we showed how to do some of, like, for instance, where we had the live video on this. Some of those we did together, and I will post those in the information section down below. So I just didn't get my rear together before. So it was a slow morning, let me tell you. I flew in yesterday. All right, so these are some of the stamps from Darkroom Door. She already did everything. So for right now, all we're going to do, and we are going to assemble this. Pretty simple. So she sprayed this, and then she did lots of beautiful layers of stamps together. Again, the link for how she did this is the beginning of the video. And then now it's just a matter of assembling it. So Darkroom Door is a rubber stamp company. It's amazing. They're out of Australia, and they have lots of beautiful stamps. So like this was a separate stamp. This was a stamp. This one, this one, this one. She misted the paper first, let it dry, then stamped it. She misted a second paper, and she stamped these and punched them out. So we're just going to kind of layer these up. We're going to use little foam dots for that. So I will also, when this video is over, put up some of the links to those videos and also supplies where you can find them. So we're just going to pop this up, and then we're going to have right here this big hugs. Super cute. Well, hello, morning, Lisa. I guess it's afternoon. It's already 1 o'clock, and if because my voice is a little raspy, there will still be a whole bunch more videos to come. I just know this was my card making Wednesday, so look, we just kind of got this one done super fast, super easy. Okay, the next one we are going to do. This one came from Hero Arts. They have this new stamp and die system set. So here, look at this. Look at all these little hidey holes, right? So and there's more than one. There was one that was circles. There's this version. There's lots and lots of different versions that came. Here we go. So it's a die cut, and you can see all the pieces. The first thing I did, though, and I did this in the booth because and I brought an extra one home. This is a piece of paper that, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's embossed. So who was doing this? I have all the little pieces here. So this card, it's right here. This was by Callie Pearson, and it's called All My Heart's Peekaboo Parts. I'll list these all down below. And then the Peekaboo Doors Fancy Die. Okay, so this is my All My Heart's Peekaboo Hearts Fancy Die. And then we used 3 different types of ink. So we blended the inks in. I did lighter and then darker. She did a much better job than I did. I didn't do the shimmer spray. That was one thing I didn't do. And then we're just going to use glue. So then what we did is that she said she took her stamps and she took her MISTI. So she placed down her card here, right? And had all little doors there. And she placed down all the stamps. So when you open it up, boom, there it is, right? And then she lifted up her MISTI, lift up this piece before, you wouldn't do it before you had all of your little pieces opened. Lift it up, had her cards. This is actually the base of the card here. Lift it up, stamped it, and then now we are going to glue this in place. So as I go through and glue this, and I'm just going to use a precision tip glue. I'm using my super tight adhesive glue here. I'm just going to kind of go in and just careful not to do your doors. You want your doors definitely to the outside, all right? To the outside, get that all around. Really go in, there we go. And then just hit some spots where they're bigger, because you don't want your doors to kind of open. So this was a make and take at Hero Arts. It was really fun. It's lucky of all things, as I was sitting down in the Hero Arts booth, a lady was walking by and she worked with the MISTI. And she's like, who wants a MISTI bag? And so I got a MISTI bag. Not sure you could line that up. Yeah, I mean, I think a template would have been nice, or maybe a stamp where everything was already in line. But the cool thing about having individual little stamps would be, and she had all the stamps lined up on the MISTI. So it was just about lining them all up, and all of them lined up really nicely. You can also use all these little tiny stamps for something else. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and lay this down right on top. And there we go. Just kind of push this down. But you know what? I am very, very tempted to use this for something else. So now the card has all these little flippy flaps that I can open up and I can do my thing with. So look at that. That's pretty cool, right? So this is just a really kind of cool interactive card that, you know, it's so what if it's not perfectly aligned? Look, some of these are not, but it's just like a little peekaboo. Some of them are aligned a little bit better. And so, you know, it's just kind of fun. And here's a really big one. I thought that was kind of a really fun, easy way to do kind of a card, little peekaboos. And the die is all set for you. So like this one's not perfect either, but it works. It works cute. It's really cute. I love that one. So this is one that came from Hero Arts. I did not get a chance to do a ton of make and takes because I was doing videos more than anything. So when I had a pocket of time, I needed to eat a snack, or I had, you know, 5 minutes and I saw a table open, I would go down, I would do the bare minimum because some people finish their cards completely. And then I thought, you know what, I'll bring that card home and then we can do it together on this video. So that was my thought process. So this is the one that came from Hero Arts. Now, obviously you could put a stamp on the inside. So I didn't waste my time doing all the little fiddly bits. All right, the next one is from Lawn Fawn. This one's so super cutie. So this was, they had a different, and I have a whole bunch more Lawn Fawn cards coming your way. I just think they're the cutest things ever. So we're gonna go ahead and start layering down. And I'm just copying exactly what they have on their little make and take. So they had all the bits, it was in a kit. All I had to do when I sat down was I stamped this, right? So sorry about the door, my parents. They were so sweet. We're live right now, heads up. So they were so sweet. They stayed and watched my kids for me. So that was nice. So I could go off to the show. So putting that down. And then it's just a little border down here. Really simple. This is the new paper that they had. And what was it called? It says on here, Hello Dandy. And they had a whole bunch of papers from Hello Dandy. And the cool thing is that, look, it's green on one side and then a darker color of the same. So it's dark green and light green. Light blue, I should have showed you the blue before I glued it down. Light blue and dark blue. So there's a little bit of both on both sides. We're going to go ahead and do the lighter green, just as a nice soft look. And then they had all of these pre-done. So this is one of their new stamps and dies. So which one is this? This is the Little Flap Meadow. Look at cute, so cute. And they have it going this direction. So, oh, it goes this way. So look, it's a stump, right? So we're gonna have our stump. Sorry about the background. My parents brought home up some stuff, so they're putting some things away. They were so super sweet to come and watch my kids for me so I could do my thing. And they're staying a couple extra days while I sleep. Here we go. Okay, and then I'm going to get my glue on here. And I don't want to glue the whole thing because I want my little floppy thing to open. So just open up here and then place this down. I think I want to make sure that I have my little flap here. I'm going to pull it open. There we go. I don't want it to glue shut, so I'm going to leave it so that's kind of sticking open. Now there was a little guy who was inside of there. So we have, it's this little mouse right here. So this little guy goes, I should have put him down first. So you know what, we're just gonna open that up really fast. As that is, you can put a little hidey hole, you can put something fun inside of there. So I just think that's super cute. So place this in here. I should get out, so I got this cute little thing I got from one of my company, or from a company I videoed. Video is coming, and it's just like a glue holder thing. You guys, you know what? I have my glue holder buried around here somewhere. And then this little piece goes on top. So just got a tiny bit of glue here. So we had a blast. It was a crazy set of days, but it was so much fun. They just kind of laid this on top of here. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason. It's supposed to line up just perfectly. There we go. And then our little mousy guys go on top. So they had all these pieces die cut, colored for you. I don't know how. I don't think they personally. I think they colored it and then they like scanned the image and then did it on really nice sheets of paper, something to that effect. Okay, and then they have a little this piece here. So it does make the make and take go really, really, really fast because you don't have to sit there and cut and color it. So it does speed up the process of the entire card making when you're doing the make and takes. It makes it really like super easy, almost like foolproof really at this point because they've already done all the coloring for you. They've done all the color. They figured out, you know, all the hard parts, what colors work well together, die cut it all out. I mean, it really is fast and simple. Trying to read you guys, catch up on things. I think you guys are just chatting within yourself. Totally cool. Trying to see if there's any questions you guys had for me, but I don't think there is, which is all good. All right, so that was the cutie little lawn fawn. This was on the first day. I never got around to doing the other ones, but I actually went to 2 lawn fawn classes, one of which I videoed, and I asked her. All the videos I did, I always asked the companies and just double check with them. Mostly everybody was, everybody was super, super sweet about, yes, we'd love to have you do that. That's great. That's awesome. And so we got a chance to actually video inside Lawn Fawn and hear Kelly and Jen explain how to do the new Magic Iris. So that video I will also list down below. And so it's kind of like an inside sneak peek of what it's like to be inside of a lawn class and learn how to use one of their new dies, which is the Magic Iris, of which we have 2 Magic Irises. They've already been die cut and everything out. We're going to assemble on another card, on another video coming up. So that will be going on soon. All right, so that was the Lawn Fawn one. Super cute stuff. So this is the little Flip Flop Meadow, the Dandy Day Papers, Hello Sunshine Remix. It's in the back card here. Card stocks, ink pads and stuff. So that was this. Super, super cute. Love this one. All right, so there's our first couple of cards. Now we're moving into Thermo Web. So Thermo Web, they have released new, and she did this live again on one of the videos. I did my videos a little bit differently this year, where I actually walked around, and instead of just doing one booth, a video, a couple of booths, I did that. I just did a single booth in a video. But for a lot of them, I would do like 4 or 5 booths, or sometimes just keep on walking if you guys, there's a lot of people on that wanted to see stuff. And so Thermo Web was one of those series videos where I walked from one booth to another. And so we stopped, and we're going to do Rena K stuff here in a minute. It's off here to the side. So we got her coming. But this is the new Duo Gel, where you do not have to have it go through a heat laminator. They put the gel on. They already had it, all these beautiful rings. And then we went through, or is this the one that we did in the toner sheets? I can't remember which one this was. It's on the video regardless. So she showed how it works really well. I think this might have been the one that was already had the Duo Gel on there. And then we ran it through. So we're going to go ahead and stick this down. Oops, I think my tape runner's out. Oh no. Yep, that one just got finished. I thought I came prepared. I haven't looked at any of my supplies lately. All right, so look how pretty this is. So this is one of the Thermo Webs, and this is one of their holographic sheets. I actually have the opposite. So this was the reciprocating. So right here, you can see, and look how really cool and holographic that is. So this is the piece that it came off of. So you just place it down. All for the Duo Gel, all she did, just to kind of recap, is she put the gel down, let it get dry, placed the sheet on, ran it through your cut machine without die cutting it, like you would do just plain flat. You add a shim to it because you're not adding a die or something. So just a sheet of paper, or like I would use my Maker's Movement and just dial it down to be the lowest setting possible. Gives it pressure, and then you peel it off. Super simple. Can't beat that. Or you could do heat with it. So you could do both. If you want to heat set it, like let's put the stuff on there and go through and heat set it, you could do that way too. So works both ways. So I'm just going to keep this super simple, and I die cut out this word shine. I lost the little I to my shine. We're going to use my glue pen because I've totally run out of my tape runner, and I don't feel like reaching across my desk to grab anything else. I don't think you guys want to see me grabbing stuff. So just little bits of glue. Add my little shine word on here. And then we are going to add my glue and then just pop this on here. And just keep it simple. Really let that foil do its thing. Really just let it shine is the best word for it. Ta-da, shine. Okay, Rina K had her big launch. Where's that card? I had it right in front of me. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, shoot. Did it fall? No, it didn't fall. Well, Rina K had her big launch. She has all of her enamels. And just to show you, this is what the enamels look like. Just looks like a little piece of paper, like a crinkly piece of paper, of which you can use the Duo Gel. And this little cupcake here, or this little, not cupcake, ice cream, actually is the Duo Gel that is just dried, right? She went through a stencil and it's just dried on there. And then the bottom is just stamped, right? So it makes that little ice cream cone. This little ice cream cone is the flocking, and I have a little piece of the flocking. I have a little piece of the flocking right here. Sorry, I had to find it. So this is the flocking, and it feels like fuzzy is the best way to describe the flocking. It's just fuzzy, right? So you have the enamel, little piece of the enamel. We have the flocking, and then she also has her new gel stuff. So it's basically like a glitter paste that she used through her stencil. So she let me take a couple of these. She was actually leaving at the end of the video. So these are two of the enamels here. So they're just kind of cool and shiny. Really catching that light on there, right? And then what's this one? Oh, here's the enamel. So this actually, we're into the ice cream one. So we have just the duo gel, we have the flocking, and I had a card somewhere on my desk. There was, oh, here it is. Here's another one where you can see the gel, the enamel, and the flocking and little cupcakes. So I love the look of this. So we're going to kind of alter that up, and I might snag, see, this was on the back side of one of hers, neon enamel, neon glitz, and neon flock, right? And so it's her electro pop designs. And so we're going to, I think, steal these. And then I also have these little guys as well. I'm trying to figure out if these are supposed to fit inside of this because that looks kind of cute. I think these are supposed to be like sprinkled cupcakes. So I might do something. She let me take a few things because it was the end of the show. So she stamped her circle. This is her stamp set. And then she put the paste down, the duo paste, and then she enameled it. So this is what it started off looking like. And then she added the rest of it. So you can see she was doing obviously demos. I caught her right before her and her mother were about to leave. So Gina was there too. And they both said hi. And they waved goodbye. So all we're going to do, and I got a happy birthday stamp. So here we do. We have a little happy birthday. We're going to make this card super, super simple. I'm going to take some pop dots. Well, I'm going to stamp first. So I didn't grab my ink yet. Nope, didn't grab the ink yet. I'm just going to grab a super simple ink stamp. I was debating, do I want to add a tag? And maybe. So we're just going to do a little happy birthday. So a little happy birthday. And then I'm going to do all three of these the same way, just using different things. I'm going to pop dot these little guys up just to make life simple because you really want these guys to shine. So I'm just going to, I probably need a little more than just that. I have all these pop dots, so I'm using them. Popping them up. So we'll do the little wedgies of fruit first. And I do not remember the name of the stamp set that she had. But again, I will go through and find, and none of these are released yet. I think like some of these little bits and pieces might have been released, but I don't think all of them. So I'm going to place the first one right here, just in the center, and then go through, because I love the way her little cakes look on there. I just thought that was super genius. So I'm like, you know what? We're just going to make a simple card because it's just super cute. So just three little guys popped up, and then we're going to do the ice cream cones, and then I'm going to rip off those little cupcakes because they're adorable too. And we're going to make 3 cards in the same fashion, but with 3 different things. There's the first one. Super cute. Hello, everybody's got on. So who we got? We got Sharon, we got Lisa, we got Belinda, we got Taylor, we've got Heidi. Trying to see. I think that's pretty much all I can see that's on right now. So hello, everybody. Thank you for jumping on. Sorry about the raspy voice. I did a lot of talking over the past few days. A lot of talking. Lots of talking. Okay. Same thing. I'm going to come in. What did I do? Stamp block. I'm losing my mind. So I love that they have this really, really good. And since I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and do the last stamp. Happy birthday. So you can do a lot of the hard work. And I'm just really, truly just kind of throwing it on there. I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to put, this is how tired I am. I'm trying to put my stamp cover for my ink cover on. I'm like, cover it. Let me clean up some of this mess. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. But it's a good tired. It's a happy tired. And there's lots of fun stuff. Amazing products. It's always nice to go in and see people. I'm just trying to get the trash out of the way so my desk doesn't look super cluttered to you guys. All right, let's do our ice cream cones. Let's add our little pop dots on our ice cream cones. I think we can just get away with the top and the bottom. Here we go. Top and bottom. Ta-da. So funny. I came home yesterday and it actually worked out really nicely. My husband, well, not the part that my husband and I didn't get to see each other. He had to fly out yesterday morning and I got home yesterday afternoon. So we literally did like a cross path. We missed each other in the airport by like 2 hours. But the cool thing about it is that he left the vehicle, I took the keys with me because we knew we'd be doing that. And so the vehicle only stayed in the airport for like a whopping couple hours. So I was able to bring the car home. And so look how cute. Look, these cream cones. Worked out really nicely. Totally just pulling these off of here. Shh, don't tell Rena I did that. They're actually pulling off quite nicely. Not sure what she put these on with, but they're stuck on pretty good. So she used a little bit of a foam heat adhesive on the back of that. There it is. If you guys want to know, Electro Pop, move that to the side. So I get home and I was texting my parents saying, hey, I'm on the way home. I'm almost there. Pull in. And I just, was like, unload. It was right after the kids got home from school. And so I open up the front door and all I hear is, Mom! I think I was hugged for about 10 minutes straight. Like they would not even let me walk through the front door. They totally blockaded me. My mother was like, just leave your luggage. I'll drag it in. And like my hand, I just couldn't even like leave my arms. I was stuck in a back position because my daughter and my son, my two little ones, they totally had bear hugged me. So my cat and Brandon, they just had me like in this giant bear hug. And then they were just nonstop, Mom, 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 Mom. Makes you feel good when you get home. All right, so take a look, these cute little guys. So it was not necessarily a make and take per se, but I was able to bring home the bits and pieces or pull them off of her and then make a cutie set of cards. Look how adorable those are, right? And then same, I wish I would have had more time. I mean, from my perspective, I know some of the vendors are like, no, 3 days is plenty. I don't need any more. From my perspective, I would need like a whole another day because there's so many booths. I just did not get a chance to go video. And that is the part that I'd love to go do. Or I don't even get a chance necessarily to sit down and do make and takes. But this year, because I didn't have to do, I did help set up one booth. I helped set up the a Help Heal Veterans booth with Lynn Lilly. And so I ran down and that was on the first day. I was actually able to do some classes this year. So I will be coming back with another set of videos about what I got out of my classes. I did a class with Wendy Vici. And so there's a whole video of me sitting there with Wendy and like you see me making the cards in the class with everybody and her talking. And I don't know how well you can hear her because I was like, can I go live? And she's like, yeah, go for it. So that video, that is an awesome video. If you just want to see what it's like to be like sitting in a class for an hour and 45 minutes and crafting alongside with Wendy and her teaching, that's that video is about. And then there is 2 classes with Lawn Fun. So those videos will be coming soon as well. So take a look, super, super cute. I thought I would show you really fast the cards I did in Wendy's class. So these are the ones I just brought home and finished. Super fast, right? Easy. And then these are the ones that I did in Wendy's class. You guys can go check out that video. Super fun stuff. I thought maybe I'd do a video of me making my own version of her cards because I got some of the stamps and stuff. So take a look at this one. This one's cute. Have a wonderful birthday. That's adorable. And then we have this one. Merci. Little small cute card, right? And then we have this one. Hope your birthday is perfect in every way. And she showed how to do some of these overlapping dies, which I think is really cool. So that's there. And then this is the other one. Unfortunately, I did not get smart enough on this first card to span my camera down. I was being silly and I didn't think about it at the time. But for the last 3 cards, you actually have like, it's kind of like this. It's like a down, but it's on an angle because I just had my phone on my gimbal and I set it on the table and it stayed put nicely and was really well balanced. And I just panned it down and you could see everything I was doing and all that kind of stuff and the neighbors and lots of chit chats and stuff. So if you haven't checked that out, I will put that link down below as well. But yeah, this is the last couple of cards. And she goes through and she explains like, this is the same washi tape as that one, and we just cut it. And then how she did some of her inking and how we got the red into the stamp using her perfect pearls with her stylus, which she lets, and we got to keep a lot of product. That was a really cool thing. So those are the cards from her class, and I don't really need to redo those cards because there's already a video on that. So that's pretty cool as well. So I'm so glad you guys loved me walking around and doing all my videos. And thank you guys for popping in and checking out all the fun make and take / a couple of cards from my card class or bits and pieces that I got while doing a demo and I was able to bring home and make a cute card out of it. So thank you so much. Please subscribe, hit that bell button, and I will be filling in all the links. I just didn't get around to doing that after this video is live. So I'm going to sit here and like upload all those amazing videos and links and stuff to the products that are available So far, some of them aren't yet, but I can leave a link to the store so you guys can go back and check that out because they might be available, I think, like in March or April of 2020. All right. Bye, everybody. Oh, the gigantic washi tape. So there's a quick question. I know I just said I was getting off. The gigantic washi tape. Who had that? Oh, you're asking me that question. Who had that giant washi tape? I'm going to have to think about that one. I'll leave a ooh, I haven't gone back and watched any of my videos. Was it alt new? I think you're right. I think it was alt new. Very, very good, Lisa. Yes, it was alt new. Now I'm thinking it was in the Stamping Village video that I ran around to all the different companies who were part of the Stamping Village. And I think you were dead on. Yeah, the alt new has the giant. I mean, it was like a foot long. It was massive. It was huge. So yeah, it was beautiful. And they had, I think they had more than one design, but maybe they only brought one to the show. But yeah, they had a whole bunch of different types of washi, which is so therefore you don't just have to use it on cards. You could use it on other stuff as well. All right, now I'll officially say goodbye. Bye, everybody.